A very good morning to Madam Mazreen. I would like to introduce myself first. So my name is Thanusiri Kunalan, behalf from DPH Cohort 18. So my matric number will be 3204122020. So I'll start with my first slide. The first slide is regarding about term used in the video 1. So there is 4 characteristics, which is drug receptors, agonists, antagonists, and pharmacokinetics at me, which is absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion. So secondly, the explanation of the term in video 1 of receptor. A drug receptor is a specialized target macromolecule that binds a drug and medicine, its pharmacological action. Agonist is a molecule that combines with a receptor on a cell, trigger physically reaction. An example is an anticoline being the agonist that combines with the cholinergic receptor. And lastly, antagonist is regarding one that contends with opposes another, such as muscle that contracts with and limits the action of an agonist, with which is paired. So, example of explanation of drug is drug name is paracetamol, and explanation of the drug, which is paracetamol above, is paracetamol has a central analgesic effect that is mediated through eviction of descending serotonin pathways. So the ADME will be distribution. It distributes rapidly and evenly throughout most tissues and fluids, and has a volume of distribution of approximately 0.9 L or kg, 10 to 20% of the drug. So what do I have learned from this part is I have learned that distribution describes the drug dispersal to various body systems. So I would like to continue with definition of the term in video 2. Term will be absorption. Explanation of the term is drug's absorption is the movement of a drug into bloodstream after administration. Other than that, also drugs are absorbed through the rectal mucosa. And lastly, the dissolution of a drug is gastrointestinal fluid in the permeation of dissolved drug through the intestinal wall into the bloodstream. Explanation of the drug for absorption at me will be drug name is ibuprofen. Definition of the drug: ibuprofen is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, which is NSAID, derived from propionic acid, and it is considered the first of propionics. Absorption: as I said, ibuprofen is rapidly absorbed after digestion in intestines, with peak plasma concentration obtained with 1 to 2 hours. So what I have learned from this part is I have learned that absorption is how the drug is introduced into our body. Okay, let me continue with definition of the term in video 3. Term name distribution. Explanation of the term: drug distribution is the disbursement of an unmetabolized drug as it moves through the body's blood and tissue. The amount of drug available to the target organ of produce. The action. Distribution barrier, there are 3 types, which is blood-brain barrier, blood-placental barrier, and blood-testicular barrier. So the apparent volume into which the drug is distributed to provide the same concentration as it currently in blood plasma. So explanation of the drug, which is for distribution. Drug name is amoxicillin. Definition of the drug: amoxicillin is a penicillin antibiotic. It is used to treat bacterial infection such as chest infection, including pneumonia and dental abscesses. So as I said, distribution from amoxicillin is available in 50 100, 150, 200, 400, 500 and 875 mg tablets and 250 and 500 mg capsules for human preparation. Chewable tablets are in size of 1 to 5, 200, 250 and 400 mg. What I have learned from this part is I have learned that distribution describes drug dispersal to various body systems. So I'll continue with definition of the term in video 4. So the term will be metabolism. So explanation of the term, which is metabolism, is enzymatic modification of compound. It is determined of clearance, oral bioavailability, and half-life in vivo. So metabolism occurs predominantly in the liver and may occur in the intestine and other tissues also. Phase I metabolize modifies the structure of the drug, which is organ are involved in metabolism is liver, kidneys and intestines. So explanation of the drug which is for metabolism will be warfarin. Explanation of warfarin will be the three most common indication for warfarin therapy are atrial fibrillation, venous thromboembolism, and protecting heart valves. Atrial fibrillation is probably the most common indication for warfarin therapy in our community. So metabolism for warfarin is metabolized via the cytochrome P450 system by CYP2C9, 1A2 and 3A4. It is a racemic mixture with the S enantiomer being 2.7 to 3.8 times more potent than R enantiomer. So what I have learned from this part is I have learned that metabolism explains how the drug is processed. I will continue with definition of the term in video 5. Okay, term name is excretion. Explain the term above, which is drug excretion is the removal of drug from the body either as a metabolite or unchanged drug. So there are many routes of excretion including urine, bile, sweat, saliva, tears, milk and stool. The most important excretory organ which is liver and kidney. So explanation of drug for excretion will be adriamycin. Explanation of the drug above is adriamycin is for injection. USP indicated as a component of multi-agent. Advantage of chemotherapy for treatment of women with axillary lymph node or involvement following resection of primary breast cancer. So excretion and adriamycin is an antibiotic widely used in cancer. Chemotherapy is rapidly cleared from plasma. Extensively excreted in bile or only moderately in urine during the first few hours after its intravenous injection to ethylized rats. So from this part, what I have learned is I also have learned and understand that excretion is how the drug is removed from the body as a waste. So that's all from me now. Thank you.